Hi, I'm Kelly, a volunteer with Appalachian Wildlife Refuge, and for today's Tuesday Tales, we're coming to you from the coast of Maine and the Atlantic Ocean. We do ask that you follow us on one or all of our social media platforms to get daily updates on animals in our care in our North Carolina facility. Don't forget to watch to the end of today's story to see the answer to last week's Tuesday Tales trivia question, and for this week's new question, and also for my second special July 4th question. So today we're going to read Pelican's Catch. It's another edition, the second book from the Smithsonian Oceanic Collection. It's a little bit of fiction, a little bit of nonfiction, and as I'm a teacher, I do have a set of these, so I can read and guided reading with this and do some additional work with that. These are just fantastic illustrated books. As dawn lights up a small island of red mangrove trees off the southwest coast of Puerto Rico, a young brown pelican stretches her large wings. All around her, pelicans are waking up. Brown Pelican is 11 weeks old. She hatched from an egg her mother laid in a nest high in a mangrove tree in this bay. Her parents recently helped her learn how to fly. Now she must learn how to fish for herself. Soon she gets her first chance. As a flock of pelicans fly over the shallow water near the mangroves, Brown Pelican falls in line with them. She moves her long, powerful wings in rhythm with theirs, slowly flapping and then gliding. Soaring gracefully, the birds search within their keen eyes for schools of fish swimming in the clear, blue water. Suddenly, one after another, the pelicans break their flight. They have spotted a school of herring. One by one, the birds dive head first into the warm sea. Brown Pelican is the last to go. Tipping downward, she folds her wings and aims her long bill like a spear into the water. She dives bombs down 20 feet. Crash, splash. Air pockets under her skin cushion her dive. As Brown Pelican hits the water, her bill opens. The pouch on the bottom of her bill balloons up into a big fish net. When her bill snaps shut, it traps gallons of water. Now, Brown Pelican bobs to the surface like a cork. Gradually, she raises her head to let the water drain from her pouch. But where's the fish that she kept her eye on during the dive? Somehow, it escaped. Brown Pelican wastes no time before she tries again. She faces into the wind, flaps her wings, and churns her big webbed feet against the water. Soon she is in the air, soaring above the water once more. For a long time, she soars and dives and soars. Sometimes she traps a few fish in her pouch, but they always manage to get free before she can swallow them. Even though Brown Pelican's stomach is still empty, she's too tired to fish any longer without a rest. Soon she follows a flock of pelicans to the mangroves, edging the coastline. Before Brown Pelican can rest, she needs a bath. Her feathers are a mess after a morning of fishing. First, she dips her bill into the warm water near the mangroves. Then she thrashes her wings against the surface, splashing water all over herself. She flies up on a twisted branch of the mangrove to preen. With her bill, she cleans and straightens each feather, then rubs them with oil from a gland near her tail. The oil makes her feathers waterproof, like a raincoat, so she'll float. Brown pelican finds a shady spot in the mangroves and falls asleep. Late in the afternoon, the sounds of flapping wings take over and wake her. She joins a flock of pelicans flying over the sea toward a lighthouse to fish until dusk. In a small bay near the lighthouse, Brown Pelican spots a school of sardines and dives in. She's in luck. Her pouch traps a fish. She bobs up, but hungry gull immediately lands on her head. Haven't seen any really around here yet today. It's low tide. They'll be coming in though. What does the gull want? Brown Pelican quickly finds out. While she drains the water from her pouch, the gull grabs her sardine. I'm thinking she's pretty hungry by now. Up in the sky, Brown Pelican soars again. She spots more fish and down she dives. When she bobs up with her catch, the gull lands on her head again. But this time, Brown Pelican is ready. She quickly tosses her head back and swallows the fish before the gull can snatch it. Oh, such a gorgeous illustration. Brown Pelican fishes until the setting sun paints the sky red and orange. Her stomach is nearly full as she flies back to the mangrove island for the night. She sleeps well in her safe roost above the sea. With each new day, Brown Pelican will become better at fishing. With a bit of luck, she could be skydiving into the sea near the mangroves for about another 20 or 30 years. That's a long lifespan. And again, at the end of this book, like last week's book, we have more information about the brown pelican, a glossary, and points of interest and key facts in this book. Last week's Tuesday Tales trivia question was, what were the top 3 mammals that we took care of in 2019? And in order, those mammals are the Virginia opossum, eastern cottontail rabbit, and the eastern gray squirrel. So those are the 3. This week's Tuesday Tales trivia question, specific for Appalachian wildlife, is how many species of birds have volunteers recorded around our facility located in North Carolina? So once again, how many species of birds have our volunteers recorded at our facility in North Carolina? And the fun question I want to ask, seeing that it's July 4th, is what is your favorite food that you like to eat on July 4th? Last week we talked about what was your favorite refreshing beverage. Today, what is your favorite July 4th food? I will say that I love a hot dog with mustard and relish and my mom's homemade potato salad. So I love those 2 foods, and tune in next week for next week's Tuesday Tales trivia answer and another question. Don't forget to comment below how many species of birds, take a guess, how many have been recorded at our facility in North Carolina. Until next Tuesday, I'm going to leave you with the ocean, and if I can do this right, you're going to be able to see a boat that is out there fishing.